Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of TVG Talk. My name is Paco Treviño and with me I have Carlos Cáceres.
Hey guys.
Also joining me today is Lauro Chapa.
Glad to be back.
And today we'll be discussing the Toys to Life concept upon the reveal of LEGO Dimensions, which is the LEGO company and Warner Brothers take on this Toys to Life concept, which basically is a NFC communication based system among hardware pieces of entertainment like toys or cards and your video games. So, Laura, what do you think of this concept being adapted by LEGO?
Well, I think that they saw the success of things like Skylanders and Disney Infinity, and they want a piece of that pie. They want to monetize that kids always want to buy figures and more figures, and also a lot of grown men like to collect this a lot, and some of these figures go out for very high prices, so they want to do this, they want money.
Yeah, definitely. Carlos, what do you think?
Well, I agree. I mean, it was just a matter of time that they started to make, let's say, NFC-based toys. I mean, as Lauro said before, they saw that it works. They saw that we buy it, and well, why not? I mean, Lego, it's just one of the many that I'm sure that more companies will implement this in the future.
Yeah, this is actually the third company that we see that adapts this concept because Skylanders had it from the get-go, then Disney Infinity had it,
That's
then Nintendo with Amiibo, and now Lego has it. And I think that from those three companies, Disney, Nintendo, and Lego, actually I think that Lego is the one that makes the most sense because the whole structure of Lego is based upon toys.
Yeah.
So I think that it makes a little bit more sense
Well,
with them than it did, for example, with Disney.
But it's not that strange for Disney. It was more like, Nintendo is the one that is kind of like more strange to have the toys in there, right? I believe.
Yeah. The thing I see with this is that this may be saturating the market, because we already have Skylanders, we already have Disney Infinity, we already have Amiibos, and now we're having these Lego figures. We have already seen with other types of games in the industry that saturation does not come well. Like the music games, for example, Guitar Hero and Rock Band started making yearly releases, and then the last games nobody bought because it was so saturated.
Yeah.
The same thing with for example, Assassin's Creed started losing a lot of fans because of this.
I'm looking at you, Call of Duty.
FPSs are doing this too, so yeah, it's maybe a saturation of the market.
Now, something very interesting that I think is that Lego will have the how do you say
The
this?
pad?
No, the audience from Skylanders. Because, for example, Disney and Amiibo both get sort of their excuse of being these characters that adults are interested in.
Of course.
Oh,
That's right.
And I think that Lego will be a little bit more child-oriented, like Skylanders.
Well, maybe not in that way, because there's a lot of like DC superheroes, and I mean grown people love those.
Yeah, and actually, I know quite a lot of people that play with Legos. It's not only a age-limited thing.
They're very
Oh, well.
collectible.
Yeah,
Yeah, but for example, a lot of adults, what they do is they build things.
that's right.
And
Yeah.
I don't know how that will translate to this concept. So, yeah, I mean, that's where I go.
Lego.
Maybe they wouldn't be that invested in it like they are with Amiibo or Disney Infinity. Because, yeah, I mean, I'm a Marvelite. I love Marvel. I've been very tempted to buy a lot of those. I haven't done it, but I really do see the appeal from those.
Well, but in this case, we're considering the main appeal of this are both collection and functionality. What do you think that will be the main, let's say, attractiveness? No, the main
Thing that separates them
Appeal,
from the others.
yeah,
There's nothing really,
nothing.
because
I think that so far we've seen two approaches. The Skylanders / Disney Infinity approach, which is a one character per toy, where you have one thing that they do in this one title or in this one series of titles,
Uh-huh.
and we have the Nintendo approach that you have a range of games, a range of amiibo, and they all do different things depending on the game that you're playing. So I think that if we were talking about Lego doing something more towards what Amiibo did, it would be collectible slash functionality. But if it's what Disney Infinity and Skylanders do, you are really set with one or two pieces. So I think that if they want people to hoard them as a collection, they would have to do something more along the lines of Amiibo.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you're right, and I think they're going along the ways of Skylanders and Disney Infinity.
Yeah, at least at launch. I mean,
Yeah, that's what it seems.
yeah, especially because they do make you buy their little base and everything.
Uh-huh.
You cannot use an existing one.
No.
Like, even if it's compatible technology, it's not
Yeah.
possible. Well, another very interesting thing is Lego has done hundreds of licenses through the years,
Yes.
and we are seeing that with Lego Dimensions. What we're not seeing, for example, is all the Marvel stuff. I found that very interesting, especially because we do see DC characters, the DC superheroes.
Mhm.
So, Laura, what do you think of that?
Well, we were talking about that the other day, and I think it's because of Disney Infinity, because Disney Infinity took the Marvel characters and implemented into that game so that they can have something else, because it's nothing really that much different from Disney Infinity 1. So I think that Marvel Disney didn't let the Lego use Marvel characters, and also they don't have Star Wars characters
Yeah.
that are also owned by Disney. So I think that maybe in the future, like in Disney Infinity 3 or so, we may see Star Wars characters added to that.
Yeah, but I think that we are seeing a market that still has, let's say, a lot of potential to give. So, as you're saying, we can expect maybe in a few years, let's say 1 or 2 years, that we'll be seeing now, or Marvel or Star Wars, or even more topics that we haven't even thought about. So, well, what do you think about that?
Well, I think that with this being the fourth, is it the fourth Toys to Life concept?
Yeah, if you're
Yeah,
counting
for-
Amiibo, yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
continue.
this is the fourth one. I think that it's getting very crowded, like Laura was saying, and I don't want to put my all my money on this, but I think that one other will have to go if Lego is successful. Whether it's Amiibo, Disney Infinity, or Skylanders, one of them will be gone, or at least take a huge hit from sales if this Lego concept is successful, which I can bet you it will be.
But we're talking in this case that, well, if they actually share the same, let's say, market.
They
So
do.
the
They
people,
do.
the people that, let's say, I want to buy an amiibo, okay,
Mhm, yeah.
but I don't feel attracted at all to buy a Lego. In this case,
Well, first of all, we've only seen the reveal trailer,
yeah, of course.
so
Yeah, that's right.
we have a very vague idea of what's to come.
Mhm.
Not everybody was sold on Amiibo right away.
No.
You know, I wasn't sold on Amiibo, and I have 9 now.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah. Now, another very interesting thing concerning Toys to Life concept is stock problems that we've seen with Amiibo, certain Disney Infinity characters. I haven't heard of this kind of problem with Skylanders, but I don't know. Carlos, how do you think that they might be able to resolve this problem? For example, Nintendo with their Amiibo, like.
Well, actually, I believe that Nintendo is kind of like playing it safe. Let's say when Nintendo started to make the amiibos, they didn't expected that they would, let's say, sell thousands of villagers, and for that is the same reason that those amiibo are, let's say, failing in the stock. Well, that's what I believe. I don't know.
I have an idea, like Skylanders, Disney Infinity, and the future Lego ones have apart from Amiibo and Smash Brothers, have a playable function in the game. Amiibos are in other games apart from Smash Brothers are just to unlock items. So I think that, as Carlos was saying, Nintendo is playing it safe in producing certain number of Amiibos, and certain Amiibos so that they don't have overstock problems. So, in not having a game that makes use of all the amiibos in different ways, I think they may think that people won't buy all of them.
Yeah, for example, you see hundreds of Marios and Luigi's and Bowser's and Peaches all around GameStop, all Best Buy, you know. But if you want to find a villager, a Marth, a Wii trainer, Nintendo didn't expect them to be the success that they were.
Yeah.
I mean, that really shows, you know. It's not that they didn't have the idea of saying, yeah, Amiibo is gonna be a success. It was really about, we didn't expect these Amiibo to be successful.
Yeah, they were not prepared at all.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think it's kind of funny because part of the reason that they are a real success is because that they are limited. I believe, well, that's my opinion, obviously. But I believe that if they make, let's say, the same amount of, let's say, Mario Amiibos than Mario Amiibos, they wouldn't have the same success that they have right now.
I really don't think so because, for example, Skylanders and Disney Infinity, there's little few figures which are rare, and they sell amazingly, and they are always in stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, but take, for example, let's say Gold Mario. I know it's a special edition, but let's say honest. Not everybody likes Mario. I'm a fan of Mario, but a lot of collectionists only because it was the most limited amiibo that it has ever, well, let's say, go on sale. Everybody wanted it, but not everybody loves Mario.
No, but you're right. It's a special edition.
Yeah.
The other ones are not supposed to be special.
Yeah. Yeah, they're supposed to be. Actually, they're part of waves of other amiibo. For example, Marth was in the same wave as Mario. I think that Little Mac and Pit were in the same one as Luigi. I think. So it's not about how they handled or how they believed that they would be perceived. It was really just, Fire Emblem games sell this many copies. We're gonna release these many Marth. You know. Things like that, I think that were really what influenced them in having the stock that they had, and only now are they restocking them. So I think that's really, well,
Too bad for the resellers.
yeah, well, no, too bad for the people that bought those
Yeah.
No.
that $120 villager that came up on eBay. You
That
know?
$350 Gold Mario amiibo.
I
Yeah.
wanted to buy that.
Don't. Okay, guys. I think that's all that we could cover about Toys to Life for today. Laura, do you have anything else to add?
I'm just gonna say, Nintendo, if you're listening, please restock all your amiibos.
Yeah, please do. Especially Fox, please.
Go Mario, please.
Yeah.
I don't think so. No.
Mario haters.
Well, Carlos?
Well, no, I don't really have anything to add, but nothing.
Okay, so that's all for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. If you like this video, feel free to hit the like button. If you would like to get updates from when we release other videos, hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to get video game reviews and news, be sure to check out our webpage. We leave a link in the description below. And my name was Paco Treviño. I was joined by Carlos Cáceres
See you later, guys.
and Lauro Chapa.
Thanks for watching.
And okay, that was a TVG Talk for today. Thanks a lot, you guys, for watching. Goodbye, guys.